excited.
A place where you can thrive.
For me, home is somewhere where I can actually feel that I can be myself freely.
There's a safety element to it, that we feel, and the kids feel safe to be themselves. And the Haring Center helps hugely with that.
Safe place where you can grow and be yourself and interact with people that you love.
Home means to me here means where I started in my second K home to me. And here's me right here. And there's my friend Cayman Walling. And there's my two teachers, Teacher Tara.
We left the hospital. We didn't know anything about Down syndrome, didn't know he had it. And we literally left with this little flyer, a very dated flyer of information. We're like, oh my gosh, just thinking, wow, so we're just going to be different our whole lives. And we're going to have to find places for him. But you come here and that just is not the case. And so Maxford and us realized, no, we are just as part of, the community as anyone else. Maxford, do you remember who's... Teacher Laura? This was Teacher Laura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just towards I came in, I feel really happy. And I love all my teachers. I love and still love them now. It's where I met all my friends, and I feel really happy to be here.
Between researching and visiting a few places, we came here and it just seems so obvious this is where we were supposed to be. Just the staff and the teachers and the rooms and the other students, people who looked like Maxford, but then also kids without special needs. And it just, we never looked back. It seems so obvious this is where we were supposed to be.
It was not until last year that we actually got a full diagnosis of a concrete thing, which is apraxia of speech. That means that he's a motor delay. He cannot send the message to the muscle to actually do the movements for the sound to come out. Even though he has been diagnosed with apraxia of speech and he was born with low muscle tone, so he has been very clumsy, and he is still at 5 unable to say most words or even put a first sentence together. He's the friendly one, the one that comes and gives you a hug or a kiss because he cannot communicate anyway. Before starting here, even from the moment of application, I communicated, with the people here in admin, my kids are trying, and they were like, oh, don't worry, whatsoever. And that sense of relief, like such a weight off our shoulders.
To see him just kind of get more of a grasp on his talker, his AAC device, and be able to use it and communicate with his peers and his teachers. I just see him smiling so much more, just like trying to talk to us so much more. He seems a lot more confident.
We both try and turn up to pick up every day, and you'll always get a good rundown of kind of what's happened and where they've been engaging, where they've been having challenges, lots and lots of information, just an interest.
There were days where I could hardly function, and they were just there, steady, and just walked with us at our pace. And I mean, wow, probably not supposed to say this, but they're in our will. I mean, they're like...
That support and that the sense of family for a family like ours who, we are quite isolated from our own families at this point geographically, it means everything.
Yes. Fruit snacks.
I love fruit snacks. I like fruit snacks. They're so yummy. The world is not homogenous. We are made up of many different abilities, many different ethnicities, many different cultures.
The ability for the kids who are at the Haring Center to empathize with one another, to understand how we don't all operate in the same way, and to develop patience, to give kids time to achieve things in their own way, I think is amazing.
Physical homes are great, but I think the people do make the physical spaces the home part too.
I think the first thing you think of when you have a kid with a special need is, where's home? Where are they going to fit in? And as I think about Maxford coming here and just being accepted from second one, and our other kids being accepted too, I can't help but wonder how much of his success in navigating this world is that he was imprinted at 2 weeks that There are places where you can exist and be loved and helped and grow, and you can help others. And I think that model of him being welcomed wherever he goes is an expectation he has because of what happened here.
I mean, honestly, what I hope for my kid's future is that for Lola being neurotypical, I hope that she takes from here like what she has learned, that everybody's valuable, that empathy means a lot to a lot of people.
I think the empathy part for Lola, just to realize that people are more similar than different at the end of the day. That kind of can communicate, can make the friends that he wants.
What I would want to tell current parents or incoming parents is that they have it really good here, and things are going to be all right. And there's going to be bumps, but you're going to get through it.
Being involved with the EEU, if you walk through those doors, I think you'll be treated like family too. I mean, this is a really special place. It's something that should be shared with everyone.